Now, we've seen flat earthers use all sorts of wobbly evidence as proof of their flat earth. Well, I've found one who's found a perfect globe proof and yet thinks it's proof for a flat earth. I'm pleased to present to you the fummest duck on all of YouTube. Now, face palm protection is definitely required tonight, and I think I'll give a shout out to my amazing patrons and members right now, because at the end of the video you're not going to be able to take in any information at all. I want to give massive thanks to all of my supporting members and patrons. Thank you all so very much. Now, I have used this particular evidence in a debate because it absolutely smashes the possibility of a flat earth, and the guy I was debating, Mitchell from Australia at the time, actually and eventually said, "I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for that." And this guy decides that it's proof that the earth is a flat earth. Well, I'm all ears. Roll VT. So there you have it, it's FlatZoid FE. Prepare to be amazed at the cheek of a guy who's going to claim that proof that smashes flat earth actually supports it. Not only is he going to claim that we're wrong, he's going to show us video evidence of why we're wrong. Or is he? At the end, you'll be able to decide, is he just stupid, is he a liar, or is he both? So, FlatZoid, leader of the Society of Flat Earthers of South Africa, make your case. You know, that's one thing that's been a bugbear of mine for ages. These flat earthers claiming things about the heliocentric model. Do you even know what heliocentric means? It doesn't mean anything about the shape of the earth. It means that the earth, along with the rest of the solar system, goes around the sun, as opposed to the earlier theory, the geocentric theory, where everything went around the earth. The shape of it actually doesn't come into it. Carry on. Thanks, Bob. Well, what else do you expect? It's one body. It's rotating. So all parts of that body are rotating in the same direction. This is already looking quite dumb. I'm showing this because globe lovers will claim that star trails move in opposite hemispheres. I think you mean opposite directions in the opposite hemisphere. That's not a claim, FlatZoid. That's an absolute 100% indisputable fact. Is this really the evidence you're going to put forward as proof for a flat earth? Yes, it is, I know, because I've seen this video. Well, technically speaking, it doesn't prove that it's a globe. It does prove that it's a 3D shape, and so it's got 2 points of rotation. What it does do is it absolutely smashes the possibility of a flat earth, because if it's flat, you cannot have 2 points of stellar rotation. I'm looking forward to you explaining how this works with flat earth and smashes the globe. Oh, excellent! Science, we're going to do a test. Go ahead. Okay, we've got 3 arrows. One at the equator, one somewhat north and one somewhat south. All of them pointing eastwards. Yes, no one will deny the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and apparently it's quite local and about to burn my head. Yes, during the course of a day and night, the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets all appear to rise in the east and set in the west. Yeah. Just what? Show me one place, show me one single example, FlatZoid, you purveyor of derp, one single example where we have claimed that stars, planets, moon, etc. rise in the west and set in the east. You are so dumb, you really are. You cannot 3D in the slightest. You have absolutely no idea of what you're talking about. And stupidly, you have also published this video to show to the world how idiotic you truly are. Well, let's give you a chance to explain your theory with your animation. FlatZoid, that is just so dumb. You have demonstrated totally what you don't understand. Here's a thought experiment for you. You're sitting in a train. As it's going forward, you sit on the right hand side and you look out the window. Which way are the trees and houses and that going past you? They're going left to right. You then sit on the other side of the train, still facing forward. You look out the window. Which way are the trees and houses going past you? Right to left. And it is exactly the same with the stars. If you look northwards, they appear to rotate clockwise around the north polar point. If you look southwards, they appear to rotate anti-clockwise around the southern solar point. But at no time do the stars go in different directions from each other or change directions. This really is not rocket science. Now I know you think you've got some video that shows your point. I suppose we better have a look at that. Well, this is some footage from Monument Valley, USA, which is just under 37 degrees north, and you can see 2 points of stellar rotation. Now, you can bet your bottom dollar that no flat earther shot this video. It's not too long, so I'll just let it run. See the directions? It goes against your spin. We will come back and have a closer look at this video shortly. I think there's something funny about this video. We'll have a look at it in a while. Meanwhile, really should not have to do this for anyone over approximately 5 years old, but you really do not understand, do you, FlatZoid? I think it's time for an experiment. Experiment time. North, south, east and west. Ignore the fact I actually turned the wrong way. So we get a camera and start filming from the equator, looking directly out. We do a rotation. Everything is moving directly across the field of view. Then we look up northwards. Everything is rotating, in this case counterclockwise. Then, having done that, we look down southwards. Everything is rotating clockwise, the other way round. Now I, just like the Earth, continue rotating on my spinny chair in one direction. And yet looking upwards, everything goes in one rotational direction. Looking downwards, everything goes the other rotational direction. Just like the stars over the Earth. Boom. And that, you self-confident little smeghead, is all there is to it. Having the stars rotate in two different directions proves that Earth is a 3D shape. I'm afraid it is a spinning ball. The only thing that's hanging like that are ideas from flat earthers, and it's not observed to be a stationary flat plane. None of you guys have ever shown that. Time to be honest with ourselves. God bless. I wonder what Jesus would think of your efforts. I think it's time to have a look at the source video for those star trails. Well, FlatZoid very kindly, and as it turns out very stupidly, left a link to the source video. Monument Valley Star Trails 360-degree video by Vincent Brady. Let's have a look at a few seconds of this video. It is beautiful, but there is something odd. The stars seem to be going in different directions. Very puzzling, until you actually have a look at the description of the video. 360-degree nighttime sky time-lapse from Monument Valley. First shot is from the infamous mittens, edited in such a way where the stars move forward and reverse simultaneously. FlatZoid, you total and absolute chuff nugget. Either you are lying through your teeth, or you're so incompetent you didn't even realise what you're looking at. You knobsocket. So there we have it, FlatZoid. Your theory has been utterly smashed by a simple experiment on a spinny chair. And then with regard to the video source you used, you've either got to admit that you are a total incompetent that didn't even know what he was looking at, or that you are a liar. Everyone, please let me know which you think it is in the comments below. I'm afraid that your Star Trails prove a flat earth theory has been signed in triplicate, sent in, sent back, queried, lost, found, subjected to a public inquiry, lost again, and finally buried in soft peat for 3 months and recycled as firelighters. Unfortunately, it doesn't burn. You, sir, are a total fail. Sorry, you're from where?
I'm a South African. You can clearly hear I'm a South African.
Diplomatic community.
It's just been revoked.
Shut up and sit down.